Here we are, welcome back to the channel, and in this video we're going to go on the biggest shopping spree you can have on Gran Turismo 7 as we take a look at some of the world's most amazing beautiful cars and some of the strangest looking cars. We talk anything from concept cars to classic motors as we look to spend 100 million credits on Gran Turismo 7. And as you can see, we have hit the maximum figure you can get in terms of credits on GT7, 100 million credits. Now you can't take that with you, so what we're going to do, we're going to look to see what we can spend it on as we go into legend cars first of all, and we'll look at the Ferrari 1962 20 million credits to 250 GTO. Wonderful looking car for 20 million credits gone straight away for our first car that we're going to buy. Next one we're going to purchase is the Pikes Peak 1.7 million credits, and this just screams Gran Turismo. It rhymes with the old classic GT games. The last one we're going to purchase is the XJR 1988, and that's the last of the legends that we're going to buy. This next one we're going to go into Brand Central, and we're going to go in all three areas. So we're going to start with America and see what we can get. So we're going to go into Ford, and you can see a lot of these cars that we already actually own. So a lot of these are required, and we're going to look to buy cars mostly over 1 million credits. But we'll get some others as well, some GR4 cars or cars that we haven't actually got. So that's America pretty much done and dusted. And we're going to Europe as it leaves us with just under 73 million credits still left to spend. So we're going to go to Aston Martin, and we're going to have a look at this Valkyrie 21. Absolutely beautiful looking car. Over 1,000 brake horse, 4 million credits. We're going to purchase that one. And next to McLaren, so we're just going to show you some of the ones, some of the highlights of the cars that I think, well, for me, are my personal favourites. So we're going for the P1 and this McLaren VGT, looking lovely in that kind of McLaren Formula 1 colour. So more money spent. We come to Volkswagen. We've got this beast electric motor, 2 million credits for a nice looking car. A lot of these cars I can't wait to actually take out on track and give them a go. Look at this, I love this one, GTI Super Sport VGT. Different colours you can choose. We're going to go for the silver, but 1 million credits. We're going to try that one out later. We're just going to skip through some of the rest of the purchases. As you can see, we've got some Audis in there, some Le Mans cars, lovely looking motors. Next stop is Ferrari, and we'll look at the Ferrari VGT. Looks absolutely mean as hell in that kind of off red colour. So again, that's another one that we can't wait to try. That's 1 million credits. Over to Pagani now. Probably one of my all-time favourite motors, the Zonda R for 1.8 million credits. Absolute beast of a motor. As Europe is done and dusted, we're over to Asia and Oceania, which leaves us just under 26 million credits left to spend. As we start with Toyota, we're going to have a look at the FT1 VGT, another stunning looking motor. But a lot of these VGT cars do look very strange and very ugly too. We're over to Honda for the 2 and 4, only packing 211 brake horse. But this looks a little fun motor, so we're going to try this one a bit later on too. And I'm just going to skip through some of the rest of the purchases in Asia and Oceania until we come to Gran Turismo. 2 Formula cars to purchase in here, and we're going to buy both of those. Both of those are 1 million credits each, so the credits are coming down. We've only got 3,300,000 credits now. Let's go to Super Formula, and we're going to purchase another one of those. 2.3 million left. Not enough actually to buy the Red Bull, the X 2014 standard. So instead of the big brother, we're going to have to settle for the little brother, the Red Bull X 2014 Junior. As we head over to Audi, we just got over 1 million in the bank now, so we're going to buy the e-tron VGT car, which leaves us with 580,000 credits left. And we're going to get this little baby at the 4C GR3 road car. Absolutely wonderful looking car. Actually reminds me a lot of the Lotus Elise. That's going to cost us 300,000 credits, and we're down to 280. As we go to Toyota to get the SFR Racing Concept 16 for 200,000 credits, and we're going to try and look for some cars now that we haven't actually got. So 80,000 left. We've got this absolute beauty, the Honda Civic Type R Edition FK8. We've got to go for that one. Lovely in yellow. in my opinion, one of the best looking cars on this game, and a bargain at 55,000 credits. So on to the last bit that we've got to spend. We're going to the Mazda Roadster. That's going to cost us just under 25,000, which leaves us with 650 credits left. And that's how you spend 100 million credits on Gran Turismo. So now we've done all the buying, we're going to test some of these little babies out. So I'm going to look at a couple of the cars that caught my eye earlier on. So looking at the Ferrari VGT, the Volkswagen GTI VGT, and also that 2 and 4 powered by Honda. So let's go and have a look. The first one we're going to choose is the Volkswagen GTI VGT, which caught my eye. Let's see if it handles as well as it looks. As they do a 3-lap race with GT Sophie around the Red Bull Ring. So let's test it out. So before we go any further, guys, if you do like this content, please like and subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate your support. But as we get into this 3-lap race, we're just going to show some highlights and just test these cars out. First thing I notice about this car is the sound. This sounds absolutely awesome when you tone it up. If you've never raced with GT Sophie, I do recommend it. The AI is a lot more advanced than the standard AI. The racing's closer, they defend more. I mean, it's still a long way to go, but it's definitely a step forward than the usual AI that you see. Look at that car, absolutely stunning motor. As you make our way into 4th place, and on lap 2, as you pass the Red Bull Junior, they're lacking a bit of top speed in that Red Bull Junior. Into podium position at the minute, GT Sophie looking quite angry. I'm not entirely sure why, but maybe knows we're actually going to send it into this downhill right-hander. It's come to that braking zone. We'll brake later into 2nd place. Look at that motor. Really enjoyable one to drive. As we've got P1 on our sides, we're going to go for a risky move around the outside. Just make it stick. So up into 1st place. But this car behind's got some straight line speed. Look at this, coming straight back. So cuts in front. We switch back straight away. Great racing. Managed to get that 1st place back. That 2nd to last corner, 2 corners, very difficult to get right, easy to make a mistake. So you try and pull away, but look at the straight line speed of that car, unreal. So we're going to give him the respect. Tuck in behind him, try and get a cut back, but the acceleration in this motor is not as quick as that car in P1. Absolutely flying away from us. You see on the last lap, this is where we catch him around the corners. This GTI VGT Volkswagen working well in these high downforce corners, and racing soft tyres as well, so that helps this car. So come across and we take the win. Very nice and satisfying car to drive. Next one I'm going to try is the Ferrari VGT that we looked at previously as well. This time I'm going to go to Lago Maggiore, or Maggiore, however you want to say it. GT Sophie again. We're going to go to the advanced settings and away we go. And again, it's a 3-lap race around here. This interior of this car is absolutely stunning. Even the overalls and the helmet match as well, which looks really nice. This car is an absolute beast. Like I said, packing I think over 1,000 brake horse. When you'll see the speeds that we're reaching down the straight in a second. Bit of argy-bargy there as we kind of force our way through a little bit. But GT Sophie not very happy with that move, but we're going to go for it anyway. Look at the speed we're reaching down this straight, over 200 miles an hour. Let's come to this downhill hairpin, almost 220 miles an hour. In that, even the race soft tyres on, it's still a handful to control. As you go inside the car, there's left, right, flat out section. You can see the closing speed we've got on the car in front. So we go for a move. Definitely got to have your wits about you in this car. Awesome little car to drive. And it's the beauty, having all these credits to spend. You can spend it on whatever car you want. As you go on the outside to take P4, I'll have a look at the outside of that motor. One of the better looking VGT cars, I must admit. Like I said before, some really strange looking cars. Especially the Skoda one. It's, yeah, definitely one for the garbage pile. As you look to get this podium, as you come across, and this Formula 1 car gets a bit of a tap there, so manage to hold it in. Go in front, goes a little bit deep, we have a little switch back, just cut in front. Make it into 2nd place. There's a lap to go. We've caught the leader. We're going to go for this lead, this right-hander, side by side at 170, 180 miles an hour. Just make it stick. We're coming through this fast section as we go on board. There's a left, right, left. As it comes to the right, we hit the curb a little bit too much under power. Back end comes right round, just about holding on to it, but we end up losing that first place. We were keeping our foot planted. As we take that first place back, we can see that Formula 1 car behind is absolutely rapid in a straight line. Even though we're doing 200 miles an hour, that thing is an absolute rocket. As you're coming towards the end of the lap, the F1 car, now we've got to keep an eye on him. He's up into second place. Let's see if we can win with only 2 more corners to go. So the last corner, you can see the F1 car, he's making a comeback. We'll try and block him if we can. We've got to run to the line. And he just pips us at the end. How close do you want it? And he's still not happy, look. He's still angry for some reason. Look how close this is. And a bit of contact at the end, but that's how close it is after 3 laps of racing. And that's the beauty of GT Sophie. The rules willing to give you more of a challenge than the standard AI. So the last one we're going to try is this Honda 214. And we're going to go to Road Atlanta this time. Again, GT Sophie. 3 laps around here as we go advanced. And this is, yeah, okay, it's a lot slower than the Ferrari VGT, but this is a great little fun car to drive. One thing I do like about this view, look at the little display you've got there. Awesome, gives you the map, gives you a rear view mirror, speed. This car is actually really fun and really easy to drive as well. Not the fastest car, as I mentioned before, just over 200 brake horsepower. But it does create some good fun racing. We've got racing soft tires again, so maximum grip. Let's come to this left-hander. Just getting into 6th place at the minute, chasing down these top 5. But this is a funky looking man, look at that. Oh, it looks so funny when you're watching it. We've come down to take this 4th place into this tight chicane at the end of that long back straight. Now we're willing to make a move here, so we're going to try and stick behind them. We've got a safety car that's in front of us. Almost pushing him round. As we're going to go to the outside. We almost get pushed onto the grass, just about giving us a car's width. They're squeezing us, but we still managed to make that move around the outside. And we've got P1 in our sights. As we're going to try and stick it on the inside in this right-hander. Just about enough room. Lovely little move. This car is one of the hidden gems I think on GT7. Good to see this in a daily race. Guys, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed the video. And as I'm absolutely broke now, I need to go back into the game and start winning back some more credits. With me guys, take it easy, have fun, and I'll see you on the next one. Laters.